Hello my good friends and welcome to episode 84 of One Credit Classics. Happy Wednesday, and before we start today's episode it's time to thank some of you, the glorious One Credit Patreon army who have pledged their support. Thank you very much to the following pillars of the community: Justin Timpot Gamer, Alex Cassidy, Andre Russell, Chris Lewis, Striker Caden, Aaron Chatfield, Prince Watercrest, Talentscape, James Capper and Stephen Griffiths. One breath I said that. Our Patreon, I sound like the guy at Muse, just my wife tipped me up on that. I never noticed it before, but now every time I hear Muse, like I just noticed before any vocals come in, it's like ruined it. And I hope I have ruined it for you. I'm sorry. I just hope you didn't like Muse. They're predictable now. Anyhow, we're way off target. Where was it? Patreon. Our Patreon scheme has changed a little in that there are a few more tiers for you to check out. We've got round 4, which means for the princely sum of $9 a month, you get the biggest introduction pack I can fit in the post. A One Credit Classics mug. We've got a few of those again now, which is awesome. You get all the features of the previous tiers, and you get to find out what game we're doing each week on the Monday on the Patreon page. So there'll be a post that'll say coming up this Wednesday, and it'll be a shot of the game and a bit of a blurb about it. There's also a sponsorship tier as well. $20 a month, that is. If you work for a company or know kind of a smaller company who's got a product, wants to get it out there, then yeah, I'm kind of looking for well, I'm not necessarily looking for sponsors, but I mean, it just seems quite logical. Like it's a very tailored kind of audience. Do you know what I mean? You good people are quite receptive and really supportive. So I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? And it's a growing audience, which is the most important thing. So yeah, check out Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Yeah, everything's coming on really cool with that. Finally, on a business kind of tip, the Amazon affiliate scheme, as normal. Link in the description box. If you shop on Amazon, click on that link, save it in your browser, and then every time you buy something, I'll get a bit of cash, and it won't cost you anything. So yeah, save your link and get shopping. With that money, I am looking at getting an external hard drive, because the one I've got, the 2 gig one I've got, is fast getting full of One Credit Classics videos. Obviously, settle down. Dave's not here. I don't have to worry about him making like savage U-tree jokes. But yeah, right. So that is the business side of it done. Holy shit, am I psyched for this week's episode? To be honest with you, it's Chase HQ by Taito. More than just a driving game, if you remember the slogan. Now this hit the arcades in 1988 and made the jump to the home computers at the time, and also Game Boy Master System, TurboGrafx, Game Gear, and came out on the PS2 in 2007 as part of the Taito Memories collection. Now, if you remember the arcades in the late 80s, you'll probably remember Chase HQ. There was a sit-down and stand-up cab, which both featured pedals, gear lever, turbo button, as you drove at breakneck pace through a different city, each time trying to catch 5 criminals on the run from the law. Now, the cool thing with this was it was kind of 2 games in one, because it was like an outrun type driving simulator like that. But once you got to the criminals, your time would reset, and you'd have to kind of smash them in a submission before they rode off into the distance. So it's such a cool idea. I mean, who doesn't love this? Seriously. It's probably, for me, one of the most iconically cool arcade titles of that entire era. I mean, just as Outrun was like obviously 80s, this is just effortlessly so. It's like a cross between, I don't know, like Miami Vice and Power Drift. I can't say enough good things about it. It's a masterpiece, really, by a gentleman called Hirogoki Sakao. And yeah, it's everything that's kind of... Outrun was everything that was 80s about the 80s. This is almost like everything that's cool about the 80s. But yeah, we're going to do all 5 levels. We are going to break a lot of cars, and we're just going to drive like absolute lunatics. What you got for me, Nancy? Right then, my friends. Let's go. Oh, Nancy. Another emergency, eh? Wow. The Idaho Slasher? Solid. Geezer should have been in a metal band. A white British sports car. Was it a Lotus Elan? It'd probably break down before we get to it. You know what they say, man. Lots of trouble, usually serious. Right, so you can probably see bottom left-hand corner. First thing you'll notice is the little the gear lever, the gear stick type thing. That's because there's no other way of telling what gear you're in. And it's like, it's dead panicky on time, this game is. So normally, if I'd had a couple of seconds either way, what I could do would be I could bob like it. I could do without that, because I'd know roughly what gear I'm in. Straight out. And but yeah, I need that on really, because I can't afford to thingy too much. So apologies in advance if it's a bit annoying. Like it's a main kind of decal thing, so you can tell what gear you're in, which is kind of quite cool really. So next to that on the left, you've got turbos. I've got 3 of them. And how that works, Jesus Christ almighty, as you can see there, is it gives me a much higher top speed and I can keep them going for a while. What I need to do is get to the target vehicle, which is there. Now, all I need to do is smash into this guy, and that's why I've saved a couple of turbos. So you can see there, I can catch up to him, and I've done quite a bit there. Bob it up. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Get that. He's already sees in the yellow now, so you'll see the smoke around him. This doesn't affect him in terms of he looks slow down a bit more, but obviously cosmetically it looks quite cool. It's got fire. Come on. That happened with a Lotus if you took it above 60, probably like an 80s Lotus. All over the gaff. See, my police car obviously indestructible to all this. Oh, solid. And that's how it works. Jesus Christ. You're under arrest on suspicion of first-degree murder.
Under arrest on suspicion of first-degree murder.
I just said that. And it beautiful. This bass.
This is Nancy at Safe's headquarters. We've got an emergency here. Carlos, the New York armed robber, has been spotted in a yellow sports car on the freeway.
Nice.
Gotcha, Nancy.
That's some kind of the Lambo, right? I'm in the wrong game here. Armed robbery clearly pays. These are getting off in a Lambo. I love that gear change noise though. It proper sounds like a friggin' like shotgun or something. Now, in the later games, the helicopter would drop you kind of stuff, and I thought it was going to be a bit like Road Blasters. But yeah, I think it's just a directional thing on this one. Anybody else? I haven't noticed any cosmetic differences, or I haven't noticed any points or speed or anything like that. So I mean, fucking hell. All right, don't worry. Can hit some hillbilly. Right, and you see on the right hand side, you can see I've got my black car there and his yellow one, and that's what we're trying to get closer to. You see. Now you'll notice that when I get there, the time resets. So you've got like a full timer to get there. There you go. And then a full timer to take him down, which is good. And it's why it's worth saving your turbos, because you can get. See, that's quite good. You see, it's quite a good number of hits. And if you go faster as well, there's a good chance you do a bit more damage. I mean, we've got a good portion of the timer left, and he's over halfway. So, Jesus Christ! Oh. 80s Lambo though, it's not like a modern supercar that's, do you know what I mean, made out of carbon fibre. Oh, tits. But we saved the turbo, so we should be alright. But yeah, modern supercar made out of carbon fibres, you don't have a friggin' chance, would you? Friggin' asphyxiated. He's done. And that's a fairly significant fire.
Okay. You're under arrest
Bit
on
strange.
suspicion of armed robbery and murder.
And murder? He's only an armed robber. You fitted him up here. Hit that bass.
This is Nancy at Safe's headquarters. We've got an emergency here. A gang of Chicago pushers are fleeing towards the suburbs. The target vehicle is a German sports car. Over.
Nice. But the German drug dealers bowling around in a Porsche, eh?
Giddy up, boy.
Let's go. Giddy up, boy. I'm a fan of that. That was solid. Now you can see from this, like, the sensation of speed on this game is quite friggin' unbelievable. Especially for a racer at this time. I mean, like, you compare racers like this to, well, you all compare to Outrun, right? Come on. This bit's cool. We've got no friggin' track to look at. Come on, come on. It's alright. Not worried. So yeah, you compare races like of this generation to like Outrun, and this one feels so much faster. Come on. Shit. Oh, that's terrible. I'm not that far away from him though. I've got left 20 seconds. I was going to say. was thinking about turbo and then just looked at the thing and I was like, yeah, there he is. So now we've got full and we were going quite fast. So in a short space of time, we've got quite a few good hits. Come here. The thing with this bit is if you hit kind of, it's weird, but if you hit as you're turning, like there, you generally don't tend to go off like too much. It's gonna be close here. A lot of good. See, you see what I mean about saving your turbos as well. Come on. There you go, he's in the yellow. It's gonna be close. Oh shit, I didn't need that. Jesus Christ. Come on. How many more hits do I need? About 4, right? There you go, that was a good one. And that. Come on. Come on. Nearly done here. This is Jesus Christ, this is close. Come on. Come on, what do I need? Like 3 more? 3 more maybe? Come on. Couple more, couple more. Jesus Christ, I'm close on time. Has that done him? Oh, I've done him. Jesus. Oh.
Okay. You're under arrest on suspicion of selling drugs.
Nice. Roll them sleeves up, son.
This is Nancy at State's headquarters.
What you got for me, Nance?
The LA kidnapper is speeding towards the outskirts of town in a blue two-seater. Over.
Roger.
Blue 2-seater. What's that? It's like an MR. I look like a Mark 1 MR2. You ain't gonna get far away from me in one of them. I'm gonna come gunning it after you in the works Porsche. Imagine dropping that back at the office. Just, do you know what I mean? Absolutely in pieces. I mean, you might as well throw it away after this, but we have got a lot of people off the street, so what are you gonna do, right? Thank you. Right, come on. Come on. Shit. This is quite savory, isn't it, this bit? It's pretty stressful as well, to be honest with you. Come on. Sorry. They rate a tunnel on this as well. Come on. It's alright. It's alright. See, I'm getting towards him now. Shit. Where is he? He's there, right? That blue one. Yeah.
Okay, we've got him fast, Mr. Driver.
Come on.
Great.
Oh. That was a big hit. Done well there. The thing is, this one's got a bit more pop, so like, it's weird. You'll get right next to him and it'll take just a tiny bit longer to get the hit that you need. Which is annoying. Very annoying. Right, get away, you for fuck's sake. Right, where are we? Come on, can make that. It's kind of advantageous slamming it down through the gears a bit. There you go. He didn't rate that, did he? Come on, there you go. He's red. Well, we've got 20 seconds left. Yeah, this is doable. Way more doable than that last one. Come on, 2 more. 1 more. Oh, nice. I thought it might be 2. Solid. Get that.
Okay.
Nice. Get that, Frank Spencer.
Under arrest on suspicion
Unnecessarily
of
roughed him up there a bit. Well, he's wearing mustard chinos. What do you want? Clearly a criminal.
This is Nancy at State's headquarters. We've got an emergency here.
Another one.
Eastern Block 5 from Washington is fleeing towards the suburbs. The target vehicle is unknown. Over.
Unknown. This is going to be serious.
Let's go, Mr. Driver.
Now this is hard. Inevitably. Super hard. Like, the course is hard, the car's hard to catch. Like, everything about this is difficult. And there's a lot more other traffic on the road as well, as you've seen. The roads are quite narrow too. It's just a shit sandwich, this level. Come on. See, like, fucking hell, I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Let's go. What have we got left? 30 seconds, we're still catching. Road will join back now. I'm alright with that. Come on. This is super close. Is that him there? That's there in the red, right? Where is he? Yeah, middle one in the red. Yeah, I can't mess around here. Nice. This bit's dead hard because there's loads of other cars on the road. Come on. And the other thing is, he accelerates really well. That was decent to get a couple of hits. But you get like one hit and knock. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of still in the neighborhood. Come on. And again. See, this is solid. He's in the yellow already. Got what? 30 seconds. This is well doable. Especially now the road's a bit wider. Come on. Come on. Jesus. How many more? One more? One more. Come on. Come on. And that, my good friends. Holy shit, is one credit as advertised. Unlucky Black Bruce Springsteen.
On suspicion of espionage and first-degree murder.
And double denim. Ronald Reagan there.
This is Case Special Investigation Chief, Amos. I want to congratulate you on a great job. I hereby record your heroism and remember it for a long time to come. For completing 5 missions without a flaw. Bless you, Perfect Chaser.
Nice. How cool is that, right? And that, my very good friends, was Chase HQ. A bit of a random one, this. A request for Patreon picks. I've had so many, and apologies in advance. I'm going to start writing them down. I'm going to have to. But I had so many requests that come through, and I don't know. I don't know. It might have been I don't even know. It might have been Andre actually who messaged me and said about Chase HQ. Apologies if it wasn't, and props if it was, because I had a quick run through it for Patreon picks, and I thought I could do this, and so I put a bit of time into it. And do you know what? I've had so much fun playing this through. You can't not like it. It's Miami Vice, right? I mean, I've said that, and it's obvious, but it's kind of cool at the same time. God almighty, that looks like they just like to execute him at the roadside. There's no one around for ages. That's pretty brutal. That's so sorry. That solo just got me. But what a game Chase HQ is. Like I say, loads of cool versions to play around. A lot of home computer versions. I'm just constantly blown away by this music. That's a fair old score. Was that 10 mil? Yeah. Wow. And that's Chase HQ. I know, right? Incredible. Incredible. Such a glorious time in arcades, and such a great time to be a video gamer, really, at that point. Like, the arcades were just such magic then. And it's so cool to be able to play like a bona fide, legitimate, like, arcade kind of classic like that. Nice. A street lined with work buildings, did that say? What a track mode this is. Imagine bowling in an arcade and seeing this. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of lost for words a little bit. We've hit some big subscriber milestones recently. Like, we flew over 900. We were at, like, at the making of this, we were at about 940. And really gathering a crazy amount of momentum up to that magic 1,000, which I'm really kind of we'll get there, and I'm really excited about it. As per usual, I would say check out the links in the description box, which are always quite cool for you to do. It's got everything in there: social media. The guy does all the design. My mate Jamie shouts. He's a stupidly talented guy. Amazon affiliate, obviously. If you shop at Amazon, click on that link and save it in your browser, and then every time you shop on Amazon, we'll get a bit of a kickback, and it won't cost you anything. the Patreon scheme, that's going really well. At the time of recording this, I want to say there was 27. Amazing. I love that. With a custom gear shift. High and low. Amazing. It's basically and just bump into them. God almighty. Cheers, Chief. But yeah, the Amazon affiliate's going really well. The Patreon's going really well. Like I was saying there, 27 I think we're at, which is that's incredible. And we're making really good progress as well towards the kind of total. Regarding totals, now it works is that any money that I get from Patreon, I've kind of saved, and what I want to buy is a new PC. So a new PC, the PC that I want an HP Omen, to be honest with you. They're about 800 quid, and we're well over a quarter of the way there, which is awesome. So thanks to everybody who's donated with Patreon. I can't wait. I'll probably do a big, I don't know if I'll do an unboxing, but I might do a big, like, check out how amazing this PC is video when I get it. Because I just think it's so cool that, like you good people, the ladies and gentlemen of Patreonville have been able to help me out with this. One other thing as well, I had, and I've mentioned this in a couple of other videos, but I'll just think it anyway. I've had a few people message me and say about donating a one-off amount because they don't want to like subscribe on Patreon every month because they don't know how much money they're going to spend. And yeah, I get that, 100% get that. If you want to chip in a one-off donation, you're a great human being. There is a link in the description box below. It's a PayPal me link, and it is literally just paypal.me/One Credit Classics. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to the old One Credit Classics PayPal account. There's a picture of me on the account, just finishing Pro Protector, I think it is. So if you're wondering like about authentication, then yeah, it's me. That is 100% me, just playing a bit of Pro Protector there. And if you want to chip in, that's fantastic. If you don't want to, that's fantastic as well. I'm just really happy that you've sat here and you've watched this and maybe you've enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Because it is a truly great coin-op game. But yeah, everything's going really, really well. All right. What we're going to do now, it is Wednesday. I'm going to work for the afternoon, obviously. Go home. Have some tea. Go to jiu-jitsu. Have a bath, go to bed. I mean, what a rock and roll life that I leave. And obviously hang out with my lovely wife and lovely dogs. So yeah, hopefully that's the agenda. Unless something happens and I get horribly injured. I mean, I should have even joked about it. But yeah, I hope I don't. I hope we're all good. Yeah, that's it. You take very, very good care of yourselves. You lovely people. Drop me a line. Oh yeah, Patreon picks as well. I am going to be focusing, I've said this a couple of times, I'll just run over it just quickly. I am going to be focusing on Patreon picks largely on arcade titles. So if there's games that you want to see me do, send me whatever you want. But if they are arcade based, they'll probably get priority because they just seem to fit those videos loads better with the number of credits and stuff. If you're on Patreon and you haven't sent me any games yet, then just shoot me as many games as you want. Do you know what I mean? Put games in the comments of this video if you want. Do you know what I mean? Or send me an email or WhatsApp or Twitter or anything. Do you know what I mean? Just get in contact in some way and say, Ben, I would like to see you play Snow Brothers 2, and I'll be like, no. Interesting. I'll have a look at Snow Brothers 2 then. And it goes from there. Alright. Take care. And I'll speak to you good people on Saturday.